Yo, what's going on, people? This is Dark Kachi, and for NBA 2K13 that is drawing closer and closer, we are looking forward to the obvious teams that we're looking forward to, and then you have your not so obvious 5 teams that you're going to be looking forward to. These are my top 5 teams that, that are not so obviously looking forward to. And then you have the Phoenix Suns right now. The Phoenix Suns, they have Gordon Dragic, Shannon Brown, Michael Beasley, Luis Scola, and Marcin Gortat. Now, this lineup right here is really not too bad. It looks pretty balanced. You got Michael Beasley, he's a diverse player. You have Luis Scola, we all know what he could do down below the blocks. And you have Gortat, he could block shots, get you rebounds, and put up the points. And their bench players is not bad too. You got Kendall Marshall, Wesley Johnson, Jared Dudley, Markieff Morris, and Jermaine O'Neal that they signed. So they have a pretty good bench and they have a good offense as far as with the starting lineup. So you have the Phoenix Suns. The next team that not so obvious team to look forward to is the Washington Wizards. We all know they got John Wall. They also have Bradley Beal, Trevor Ariza is on the team, and you have Nene Emeka Okafor. That's not a bad starting 5 as well. The Washington Wizards made a couple of moves, and they got a pretty good solid starting 5. So it seemed like they were trying to make some noise out there. The next team you have right now is the Minnesota Timberwolves. Now, we all know with Ricky Rubio and his knee, he's coming back. Brandon Roy, he's making a comeback. And Andre Kirilenko, he was out of the NBA last season. Now that he's back, he signed with the Timberwolves. You have Kevin Love. We all know what he did in the Olympic Games for the Team USA. And we have Nikolai Petrovic. Now, this starting 5, I think, is better than last year's starting 5. Because now you have Andre Kirilenko. He's long. He could get rebounds, block shots, get out on the break. Brandon Roy. It's going to be a surprise to see what he can do on the floor since he hasn't played in some time. Now, the next team is the Brooklyn Nets. Now, you would think that they would be in a not so obvious team to look forward to because of what they got, but I believe they'll make a lot of noise in the Eastern Conference. You have Darren Williams, Joe Johnson, Jared Wallace, Chris Humphries, and Brook Lopez. Now, this starting 5 is a beast. Darren Williams and Joe Johnson, dynamic duo right there. You can't pretty much touch that. And you have Jared Wallace. He's a freak of nature. He's an athlete. Chris Humphries, he's a beast on the rebounds and he can put up points. And Brook Lopez could do his thing down on the blocks. So now we have, last but not least, Golden State Warriors. They have Stephen Curry, Klay Thomas, Harrison Barnes, David Lee, and Andrew Bogut. We all know what Andrew Bogut could do. If he could stay healthy, he's a pretty good, solid center. David Lee, solid guy too. He could put up 15 points, 10 rebounds, a game in his sleep. And the Golden State Warriors have a pretty good, solid offense as well. So it seemed like with these 5 teams, they would be like the not so obvious team to look forward to, but it seemed like they could make a real surprise, and they could do a lot of damage if you fall asleep on them. So these are my 5 not so obvious teams to look forward to in NBA 2K13. I feel like a lot of people will start to use, they're going to use the Brooklyn Nets, but I believe they'll use the Timberwolves as well. People will try to catch some other guys off guard, use that team as well, and they will try and use the Golden State Warriors, and then they'll use the Phoenix Suns. So that is my 5 not so obvious teams to be looking forward to. This is Kachi coming to you live, and I'll check y'all later, man. Peace out.
They lead by 1. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. He passes to Lynn. Anthony against Wallace. Steps back and shoots. Anthony's shot is off. And here is James. Expanding his range. Oh, he knocks it in, a beautiful buzzer beater.